my friend, it's Pat Sloan here for a bonus state fabric video. So the fabric is just like still pouring in, and I've been took all the pictures. Every picture is up on the website that has come in with your name if you gave a name, and so you can go check there at any time. But I wanted to go through the rest of them that I have as of taping this. Now I did this in two parts. I did one part and then more came in, so I thought, okay, let me just put a new front and a new back and finish up all the different things. So you'll see the wall is empty here. We'll switch. You'll have the critter quilt will be up there. But I've got great state fabrics to show you. You are just incredibly generous, incredibly sweet, and it is so fun to see the different states. It's just incredible, the variety of fabrics that are out there. I feel like I'm doing like an encyclopedia of state fabrics for the 20,000s or something like that. I don't know. Years down the road, some historian will watch these videos or maybe go to my website. So, okay, let's do the first ones that I did now, and then we'll come back to this next group. Oh, before we start, if you are sewing something, this is the perfect video to just put it on and listen. That's what is awesome about videos. You don't have to necessarily watch everything about them, particularly my videos. Since it's more of a lifestyle video series, you can just listen and then maybe look up when you need to. So if you're sewing or sorting fabric or ironing or doing whatever, you can just follow along while you're doing that. So let's go. So I have my Starbucks in the Stanley. So I got one of these because it fits the drink really well. And you know, if you are a Starbucks card, you know, there's their loyalty program. If you bring your own cup, you get 25 points. And I've been doing this now for like a year. It is so awesome. So you get your points racked up very, very fast to get a free drink or free snack or something like that. But it's so cool. Okay, so we have, this is the basket. This is what was left from what you saw on the Thursday video. And so we're going to go through all of these. And I know there's still some coming. So those will be on Monday, Tuesday, because this project is now, I don't need any more states. I'm good. I have everything. But I know people have already sent, or if you had something you ordered and it didn't come yet, you know, so there'll still be things coming in. And I've updated the state page with everything that's come so far, so you can go there and look at them. And if for some reason the picture is like a broken link, you can usually click it and it'll open up and just show you the picture. It's just a tech issue that they're having. So this is from Suzanne in Maine. Maine? Is that Maine? M-E. Yeah. So, right? Maine? Suzanne in Maine. Why am I repeating myself? Well, she's done some of my projects, my older projects. Look at that. This is my coneflower. This was a chatelaine project in my Vintage Blooms book. So yeah, back when I did a lot of handwork. And so here is her main, oh, here's the card. And this is from a quilt. And it's in a book, a children's story called Creatures Without Comfort. And it has a quilt associated, and the card is made with images from the quilt. Isn't that cool? And then here's the fabric. So yeah, there we go. Love it. Love it, love it. Do you know there's a lot of blueberries that are grown? I eat blueberries practically every day, and a lot of them are grown in New Jersey. So in case you didn't know there's something new for you to learn. This is from Catherine in Virginia, and she sent me some Las Vegas fabric. Here we go. Here we go. I've been to Las Vegas just once, and it was on a way to an event in California. We drove cross country, and I would like to go back someday, because, you know, why not? Why not? So this one, here, we organize this. This one's from Diane in Iowa. And let's see. Look at the owl. Isn't that sweet? So cute. So cute. Okay, so this one cracks me up. It just has, it's got this adorable little saying all around the outside of it. I think it's just so cute. These ones are like where my brain is going like, how will I, my cold. So what, if anything, can I do with these panels? Like, I don't know. Backs, of course, for the quilt, for some of these bigger panels, because they are just wonderful. So here we go. Here's another Iowa. Is it upside down? Yeah. So the postcards. Postcards things are always fun. You know, it gives that really fun vibe. Really fun vibe. Do you remember that quilt? If you've been with me long enough, that quilt that I ended up doing and giving to my friend with that sort of like camping theme with Kath Holden's stuff. It had great big chunks of fabric. I always think about that layout with these. It would be so cool to take some of these and do that in that layout. And then here's one of those stamp ones that we saw the other day. Very nice. Okay, this is from Sherry in Louisiana. These little embossed cards are so cool. The quilting embossed cards. Love them. And she sent some Louisiana. It's got the pelican. Look at the pelican. They are amazing. I love pelicans. And it's got strawberries. So I'm thinking, do you have big strawberry growing down there in Louisiana? I didn't know that. I did not know that. So you learn stuff off the fabric. You learn. Not sure what all we're learning, but we're learning. Okay, this is from Marina in Texas. And I love the plaid. The plaid bag, Marina. And she sent me a bunch of different fabrics. So let's take a look at what all came along with this grouping. Got some Route 66 stuff, which is, you know, I think I've said this a couple times, but I really would love to just drive Route 66, drive the whole route. We've driven parts of it, and I just think it would be a fun adventure. I'm not sure Mr. Greg wants to do that much driving, but it would be a fun adventure. Some more Route 66 fabric. And then she sent some New Mexico fabric, which, love it. So we've got the sceneries and all the, you know, like a bunch of the different stuff about New Mexico. So that's really wonderful. Very pretty yucca. I actually grew, see the yucca? I actually grew a yucca in my front yard for a long time. And they do grow here, and they'll winter over. Because if you've been to New Mexico, you know it is cold. It gets cold in New Mexico. And I've been there when there's snow on the ground. So yeah. Now here's the panel. We've gotten a couple of you've sent me a couple of these different panels for the States. Look how amazing that is for New Mexico. Look at those colors. Just awesome. Awesome. That is so cool. Let's see. What else do we have? Do we have another big one? I think I can. This one is from Arizona. So that, you know, those panels have the different sizes. So she had the smaller things for me from that one. And these two are outside the U.S. Yeah, there's Spain. Look at that. Look at Spain. I have not been to Spain. I've been to Portugal, but not to Spain. Look at this. But my parents went when we lived overseas, and they brought me back a gorgeous flamingo dancer doll. She's amazing. And then they brought my brother Matador, and I have him as well because I took it from my brother. Yes, I did. I took it. I'm like, oh, he doesn't need that, so I took it. Many years ago. I still have it, so I don't know. They're kind of fancy dolls. So, and then this one is all kinds of different Pacific Islands. So we've got, okay, I'm trying to read from upside down. Tonga, West Samoa, Tahiti, Cook Islands, as you can see. So that is really, really cool. Oh, I love it. It's got Australia on there. There we go, for all our Australian friends. So for Kendall out there, who's my friend and ambassador. Now I also had grabbed, speaking of Australia, I've been thinking about that, and I thought, you know, my friend Jane Davison, who is Australian, many years ago, she sent me this group of fabrics. let me just put them down here. She sent me this group of fabrics, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to get them out because maybe I'll work something in. And they're all from a particular artist, as you can tell. You know, they're the same kind of a drawing, and they're just so adorable. And then I guess this is, obviously it's not an animal, it's a plant. I don't know what the plant is. So you Australians, all tell me in the comments, what is this one? And then what animal is this one? What animal is that one? And what plant is that one? And then she has also sent me the koala. So she sent me a piece from this artist's work, and they're just gorgeous. So I'm keeping them now with this state country project, so that I can incorporate them. Okay, so we still have a few more here from this grouping, 4 more. Okay, this is from Vicky in Illinois, and she sent one that's all the states, and this is cool. I haven't seen this one yet. It was called Hatbox Day Slideshow California Train Ride. I don't know what all that is. Collection and description. It's cotton and steel. It was one of their older cotton and steel lines. That company doesn't exist anymore. Now they're Ruby Society. But there's all the states. I like that sort of handwritten text on there. So it's a bunch of states. And got a different color too, the green. And then I have to stand up for this one. Okay, Vicky. Oh, this is a very cool panel. Okay, here we go. It's a panel. It is the state of Illinois. There we go. Lincoln and all kinds of good stuff. But I like that it has some quilt blocks. Do you see the quilt blocks? Yeah, so there's a couple of quilt blocks on there. Now, if you have not been to the Lincoln Museum, oh my goodness, we got to go to that when we were traveling out there a few years back. It is a spectacular museum. Give yourself time to really absorb. It's a very, there's a lot of interactive things and a lot of things that will, like with, interactive is probably the best word, where you're going to watch something and it's going to be very active, and so you want to have time to absorb all that. It is a powerful message. It's really, really a good museum. Okay, what do we got? We got 2 more, or 3 more. 3 more. I can't count. I cannot count. Okay, pink paper. Who is this one from? This one is from Tanya in Alabama. Tanya's on our Facebook group, and so a lot of you know her because she's very chatty and interacts with many of you. Thank you, Tanya, for being such a great quilt ambassador in our group. You're just you're there always helping people. We go, and so Alabama, it took a little while for one of you to send something, but I'm so happy you did. There we go. And I think several of you wrote in your notes to me that you were surprised that all you could find for your state were sports. That there were not, so that one's sports pretty much, but that you didn't really find. This one's not sports. Alabama Crimson. Well, I guess it is. That's the Alabama Crimson Tide. But several of you had mentioned that you were surprised that you only found sports-related fabrics with your state. So I think state fabrics is a big commitment for a company to put out 50 different pieces in a line, and maybe more if they did some companion fabrics instead of just that one piece. That's a lot of different pieces, and it would be a lot of work to design 50 unique pieces. It's a lot. So when they do these, you want to collect them, because I have a feeling that from what I'm seeing from this little adventure is that they don't come out that often, and so when you see them, get them. Okay, this is from Sarah in Indiana. Woo, look at this gorgeous card, the peacock. And so she has some Indiana fabric. Ta-da! And then one of these home panels. They are very cool. There we go. Home. These long skinny states, right? They got to fit them in there. Make them feel a little bit wider with the name and the flag there. I think I may have 3 of these that were sent from the States. They are very fun. They came out a while ago, so if you missed your state, you're just going to have to look on eBay or Etsy or something for it. All right, so we'll wrap up because this one's not so short because I'm taking my time. And we have from Laura Lee in Washington State. Okay, so this is so fun. So she's got like the Sloan zone on here. Look at the stickers, like the stamps. And then she's got on here, she wrote on here what it's all about. And then she's got Washington on the back. I just love when you guys have fun. Having fun is so important. And you just make my day. You really do. You make my day. Okay, so we've got a pretty card. And then she sent me Washington State Starbucks card. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will have my next drink on you. And then 2 pieces of fabric for Washington State. We've got, here we go, with all sort of iconic things. Ta-da. And this panel, which is very cool. Look at this panel. Wow. That skyline with the space, it was called, you call it the Space Needle, is that right? The Space Needle? Look at that. And the ferries and the boats, the Ferris wheel and the mountain, everything. Cool, cool, cool. So let's look. I have this down here, but I have a few up here first. We'll do first. So this is from Judy in California. And she sent a golden poppies fabric. So pretty, so pretty. And then she sent me a few other fabrics. Some mushrooms, look at that. Oh, so cute. And then this one also has mushrooms. It's upside down, yeah. So here we go. Look at that one. I'm just a sucker for this green too. Love, it's kind of like between green and aqua. Green and, yeah, love it. I just love it. And Judy sent this along. Look how sweet they are. Oh my god, look on the top. Look, the little daisies, so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, this one that's also up here we'll do next. And this is from Cheryl in Hawaii. And so she sent me the card. Look how pretty that is. Not a state I've been to yet. It's one of the 3 states I have not been to. Alaska, Hawaii, and North Dakota. You all know that by now. Oh, Oklahoma, so there's 4 states, yeah. I never did get through Oklahoma. Okay, so what did Cheryl send? First, let's look at the fabric. She sent me this super cute Hawaii fabric, and her quilt shop's not super close to her, so she had to sacrifice and go take a drive to the quilt shop, which I totally appreciate. I totally appreciate it. And she sent me a piece of vintage fabric that she said is probably 20 years old. And it's on this super dark green. Look at that. Very fun. So it's very interesting to see, like, I'm sure 20 years ago they also did very vibrant fabrics for Hawaii, but at that point this was one that was done in sepia tones, like an old photograph, which are just gorgeous. Oh, I think I had it upside down. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It was upside down. I can read Hawaii. I had it upside down. So there we go. You can see the surfboard there. Okay. But she also sent me snacks. Oh my goodness, you sent me snacks, Cheryl. She sent me 3 different types of Popo's cookies, and they look absolutely awesome. I already ate one of the little macadamia nuts. Yeah, right away, immediately. She found some Nums. They look like they're probably like gummies. So yeah, I'm super excited to try those. And a yummy candy bar. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to pull these out from here and we will see what came. There's lots of good stuff. So this one's from Bev in Canada. And this one, her card is, can you all guess? Have you been there? what is it? Oh, Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island. I knew it said it on the back, but I couldn't find it. So Bev said that these particular fabrics were just sold in Canada. And she had used them for a project, and here were some leftovers that she had. So that's perfect. Perfect size fabrics for me to use. They are wonderful. Okay, I have got, this one came from Charlotte, and it's a Georgia fabric. So there we go. It's got a whole lot of things from the golfing, the riverboats, Coca-Cola, right? All kinds of fun things. Yeah, I have been down to the Peachtree area in Atlanta. There was a big trade show that goes on down there, and I was down to that one year. Okay, from Sue in Oregon. Look at this cute card she made me with the apples on it. And thank you, all of you, for the amazing notes that you send. You write me notes, and I read all of them, and it's just so delightful. And you're so sweet. Okay, so this one is a little Oregon. Am I upside down? Yeah, what is wrong with me? So upside down, there we go, right side up. The little Oregon panel, super cute. And then this scenery with, yes, there we go. Got all kinds of stuff there to pull from. They are wonderful. I love Portland, I think it said. Yes. Okay. Here's one that came from, oh, that's something special. Let me leave that till the end. So this came from Lori and Chris in Kentucky, and they sent it via Spoonflower, and it's 3 different states. So here is Kentucky, so you can see all the Derby and the, yeah, so Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did you see that? Did you see it? Kentucky Fried Chicken on there? Not with the words, but she sent me some Washington, they sent me some Washington, D.C., which, oh, we're getting pandas back. Yeah, China's lending us pandas again, so I am so excited about that. And then Vermont with maple syrup and Ben & Jerry's ice cream, which does not say that, but we all know that's what that is. we know, because we are in the know. We do. We keep up on these things. Penny in Georgia. So Penny sent me, now this was not state fabric, so Penny sent me this. Yeah, I love the card. Superstar, it says on the back. And then she sent me fabric to cut for my lemon chiffon. She sent me a couple of 5-inch squares, and so that's fantastic. I'll just cut them up. And a super cute mushroom sticker. Gotta love that. Love the mushroom stickers. See, I have more. This is from Lori in Utah. Look at the gorgeous. These are like embossed. They are so cool. And then she sent me some squares for the lemon chiffon and Utah fabric, which, there we go. And this has got the beehive, and it actually has Quilt Etc., which I believe is a quilt shop in Utah. So, and then if you do, you get the mountain view, depending where, you know, so it's tossed. It's called a tossed design like that. So that is, I love it. And that's a batik. I find that a lot of the state fabrics that are done for shop hops are done in batiks, because I guess there's a company, one of the companies that sort of specializes in that. So shops tend to use that, which is always, I find, really fun. So this is from Teresa in California. Okay, I have to show you the back of the card. They wrap around, they're on the back too. And she has 2 state fabrics. This has got the whole state of California, which I have family that lives in California and many friends and family that used to live there. So there's the state in repeat, which is so fun. And she also sent me some Road to California fabric. Now, I have heard that they had fabric, but I've never seen it. So this is very cool. So Road to California is a big show that is in Southern California in January. So that has got, see some of the people on there? So fun. just the coolest, there's the coolest stuff out there. Fabric is why I quilt. If it weren't for fabric, I wouldn't quilt, which seems like a funny statement, but I think some of you may quilt for, I think all of us quilt for different reasons. Like you might quilt because you like the precision, or you might quilt because you like the challenge, or you like, maybe you just like the hand quilting part or the machine quilting part. And some of us, you know, you quilt for the designs, you quilt for the satisfaction, you quilt for the camaraderie of your friends, and the fabric. Okay, this is from Mary and Kentucky Fabric. They've got the banjo on there. That is beautiful. It's a pretty soft kind of gray blue. It's a really pretty color. Very pretty color. This is from Elaine in Pennsylvania. There's the unicorn kitty, a rainbow unicorn kitty. It's all in one. Got it all in one. And this is a called Mid-Atlantic. The Mid-Atlantic is generally Pennsylvania, Virginia, New Jersey, Delaware. And so it has things from all of there. Like you can see the Liberty Bell there, and it's got the Poconos and all different kinds of stuff. Delaware Bridge. So it's got a whole bunch of different things. Lancaster County. That's Pennsylvania, if you didn't know. Okay, we got just a couple more here. This one is from Twyla in Alabama. So she sent some wonderful Alabama fabric. Yes, and a cute card. Whoops. Look, it's got like a little patch. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. And then she sent along some goodies for both Greg and I. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you for thinking of us. Okay, 3 more. Let's do this one first. Now this one is anonymous. You put your address, but you didn't put your name anywhere. So I thank you. I thank you. And it is Oregon fabric. So we've got some of the scenery. Willamette Valley. 3 Sisters. Does it say the 3 Sisters? 3 Sisters there is where they have that big quilt show. Then the text print and Oregon State, the states. Ta-da! Okay. Davina in Indiana. A sweet, sweet card. Now she said that what happened was this particular fabric was one of the, I guess she was doing charity quilts, and it was part of fabrics that were donated. And so it's perfect because it has all these different island, okay, it's got, let me see, I can't read it through here. Barbados, St. Martin, Hawaii, Trinidad, Antigua, and it has the Virgin Islands. So there's the Virgin Islands. It's got the Virgin Islands, which is a territory. So yeah, U.S. territory. So that is awesome. So I've got like some great things to put in this quilt. They're not just the U.S. states. So it is so fun. And this one is from Tammy. And the very last fabric that I needed to get to actually have physically here was Mississippi's fabric. And I had gotten a note that it was shipped. And, you know, it was Rhode Island and Mississippi were the last 2 to come in. So here it is, the Mississippi fabric. Thank you so much, Twyla. Thank you. Okay. So this is so fun. Now, you know, I don't need any more state fabric. I do realize that a few of you have either ordered something and it hadn't come, so you hadn't sent it yet, which is fine. And a few of you, it's in the mail. As of when I'm filming this, it has not arrived yet. And I will show those. I will try. Hopefully there's not many of those, and I can sprinkle them out. You can always go to the state page and you will see everything there. So, and then once again, I kind of mentioned it, I think, in the previous video I done, this previous segment when I filmed before, and thought that was all I would have here, is that I think I'll do some short little videos here and there, and pop them up randomly. We'll see how that goes. And I know this was fairly long, so I appreciate everybody watching, but I really wanted to show all the wonderful things that you've sent in and how much I really, really appreciate them. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.